it really depends on what you want to get from your course or this experience as a whole. So when I got my admit, I knew it then itself that it's going to be very, very difficult to get a job, like, because I know I'm qualified for a ton of jobs here, but I just cannot apply for it because I'm not a citizen, or I don't hold a green card. Like, it's very difficult to even send out your application because the website itself will reject you, because one of the questions they ask is, are you a citizen, or do you have these security clearances? And the moment you say no, they'll be like, we cannot process your application. So your application never really even reaches the recruiters. So, like, one thing I cannot stress enough is just talk to people, just network. Like, when you come here, just start talking to people, start looking at the opportunities that you have, start playing to your strengths, and recognizing the things that are lacking in your resume, where you can get those. I'm sure there'll be guidance counselors on campus. You can, like, schedule some meetings with them, just see how to present your resume, what is the current resume situation. If you say in the market, they will have a better idea. Like, I know, my roommate was, she did information management, and the way she wrote her resume was completely different from how I wrote it. Like, she was applying to user experience jobs, so her resume was more design oriented, and just how easy she could make her resume, like how easy to read she could make her resume. She did that, whereas mine was, how much information I can like put in the whole 1 page or 1.5 pages. So keep track of where or what the industry is doing, and just talk to people. There are tons of meetups on and off campus, where even if there are no recruiters present, you can still connect with people. Get involved on campus. If you get a chance to do some projects with your professors, do those, even if they are not related to your like the main thesis project or something. If they are a part of your coursework, just do those, like, because you'll get hands-on experience. It will go on your resume. So for me, the Hyperloop project, just being a part of the team, proved to be very, very useful, because I got to go to the actual competitions, got to meet people from all over the world, like meet the teams from all over the world. I got to meet and interact with Elon Musk twice. Like, what else do you need? Like, that is one highlight from my education over here. But yeah, and also, like, it connected me to people who are connected to people in my current company. So, I could say that's how I got my job. But yeah, in aerospace, it's very, very difficult to get a job otherwise. Like, I knew from day one that I'm coming here for the education, for the experience, for like the global, exposure that I was going to get out of this degree. Meet the professors, like my professor who was the advisor for my thesis is a PhD from Caltech. You don't get to interact with such people in your regular life. So be clear what you want from this degree. For me, it was like, I'm getting a visa for 5 years. I want to make full use of it. Even if I don't land an H1B, I was fine with it. So if that is your perspective, there is nothing like it. If that is not going to be your perspective and you want to come here to get a job, like, I would really say keep your options open when it comes to aerospace engineering, because it can get very difficult to get a job. So my backups were, get a job in mechanical engineering, because I have a bachelor's degree. My coursework was, more focused on aerodynamics, but the second focus or the minor was in structures or mechanical engineering. So I was always like on the lookout for openings in say vehicle aerodynamics or something like that. So always keep your options open. Maybe you can do something like controls engineering in aerospace if you are focusing on aerospace, because that way you can possibly get a software oriented job which are slightly easier to get. And like for example, one of my friends is currently working in Amazon, so he's doing stuff which is more oriented towards thermal engineering for Amazon. So there will be opportunities, just like make sure you're present at that time to take those. That's the only thing I would say. Like, I mean, and mainly it depends on what you want from the degree, more than like just coming here for the sake of it. So if you're okay coming here using your degree and visa for 5 years, and then okay with going back to India, nothing like it. Like, the University of Washington is an amazing place to be. Like, I really don't want to discourage people. Like, the education over here is it's amazing, and the labs and stuff is really great. I would just say keep an open mind, and keep basically on the lookout for any given opportunity. Coming to the States, I would suggest, like, if you're planning to do certain kind of specialization, maybe you can take some online courses in India, which will give you like a certificate or something to show that you have already done that course and you have like some experience in that. Maybe some coursework or some specialization or some certification which is more hands-on. I know one of my friends did a lot of coursework or like hands-on lab work in VLSI. So if that is an option, do make use of it. Those courses are like a month or a couple of months long. So if you have the time, do those.